the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Alright, today is September 30th, 2021. It's 2:48 a.m. I'm on my PYTE Sussex Back-end channel, 885 subscribers. So you guys, if you have not subscribed, go to that channel and subscribe. That's my backup channel. So far I haven't really put anything new that you guys have not seen. I put portion of the music video that I did on that channel. So let me see what how many watch hours that I have. Okay, I have 3,766 public watch hours. So this I think is already 4,000 watch hour. I don't know, because it's been on that 3,766 quite sometimes. And when you look at the views on this channel, it's unbelievable. Alright, there's this video I put 2 days ago. It's already have 985 views. And there's this one, the birthday videos, 10,000 plus. Okay, and this one 4,000 plus, 3,000 plus. So yeah, this 1,000 plus, 3,000. Yeah, this channel already, I think already have that 4,000 published watch hour. So I don't know why it's still stuck at 3,700 something. So I'm going to my other channel, PYTE All right, 1,358 subscribers. I know. I have more than that. Each time it goes to 1,358, it goes back down. But anyway, so that's my back end. All right, so there have been a couple topics I have not shared with you. There's the thing with Haiti. All right, I didn't touch base on that. I think the other day I talk about it very vaguely because I was still a little bit confused of what's going on when all the stuff that's going in Texas. And I think I said, why Texas of all states? Why not Florida or something like that? Because Haiti is closer to Florida than Texas. So, and another thing that happened a couple days ago, which pretty much raised my suspicions again, is what happened on The View. All right, on The View, they remove, two of the co-hosts, Sunny and the other lady. And these two people that they remove are very political. They know what's going on with politics, right? Sunny and that other lady. And when that happened, it raised my eyebrow because not only they removed them as soon as the vice president was going to be there, it was like minutes. Okay, not days or hours, but minutes before things went live, before the vice president were to be there. Well, I don't know if it was in person or via Zoom or something like that, but not Zoom, whatever they do where they could do things remotely. So it raised my eyebrow, and I was like, I'm still not gonna talk about it. Then a couple days later, we find out it was a false thing regarding that COVID thing that they told those two co-hosts that they had. And the reason that I believe that they did that is because they did not want them to talk about Haiti. There is something going on with Haiti that they do not want people to ask. Okay? So you guys need to, this is what I'm saying. You don't need to be too political, but you need to know what's going on. Something is happening with Haiti that they're using Haiti as a way of mean to disrupt what Biden kind of thing, because Biden is doing a pretty good job on the thing with poll numbers and stuff like that. And when you look what happened with at the border of Mexico and Texas, you know, with Haiti thing, something happened with their his poll number. Alright, so we need to pay attention to that. And the other thing I forgot to mention on my previous recording is that when the thing that was happening at the border of Texas and Mexico, Sunny had spoken about it. I knew of it. I saw part of her video talking about what's happening at the border. So that false COVID test that they gave Sunny and what's her name? Anna Navarro. I think it was a way to prevent those two political analytics ladies from speaking to Kamala about Haiti. All right. So I think that's why they gave them those false COVID tests. That's my humble opinion, and I'm gonna leave that as that. All right. The other thing that I have not brought attention, like I said, I do not have cable for me to watch what's going on in the news. I could watch local news, but I have no time to watch it. But on Twitter, there have been a lot of missing people. All right. Regular people's posting their loved ones are missing and things like that. One of the things that I told my family is just be careful when they're going out. Be careful not to be out too late or by themselves and stuff like that. So I'm passing that same thing that I told my own family to you guys, because there have been too many missing people. That's a red flag to me. I don't know if they're mentioning those things and how do you call this on the news. So you guys just be careful. And all this boil down to, okay, election. The people are not gonna tell you face value, oh, I'm doing this because of that. You need to read between the lines. Haiti, the missing people that's going on, and all of the stuff has to do with politics. All right. Why politics? Who's gonna be at the booth? COVID has damaged certain group of people. So for those evildoers to balance things out, okay, they doing different things. I'm just read between the lines of what I'm saying, because I don't want to spell it out. I'm not a mind reader. I don't have a crystal ball in front of me for me to say the future. But when I see all this stuff that's happening, it has to be politics. It has to be with voting. Look what happened in New York. Look what happened in California. Okay, but what they wanted to happen in California did not happen, because the people went out and vote, and the governor retained his position. Alright, so all these are politics. And the other thing that I haven't touched base on is Britney Spears. Okay, as of today, they suspend the father from the position that he was in. And what did I tell you? Those 2 other videos that I talk about Britney Spears, go back to it. I wasn't really worrying too much about it, the way that the people, I don't know, who were reporting this and that were being upset. And I was like, why you guys are upset? She didn't file for the father to be removed. Look what happened when she filed it. Her lawyer filed it. All right, now the judge suspend the father from doing that. And the other thing, I probably will create another video regarding that, because Britney Spears' fan base is almost like the Squad. If Britney Spears did not throw a Hail Mary the time that she was in court and told the judge her situation, and then people know about it, and from what I understand, some of the videos, the audio that happened with the case, I believe it was illegal. It wasn't supposed to be put out, but from what I understand, okay, she threw a Hail Mary, and then the people respond. Her fan base respond, and people put the judge and everybody around her on full blast, because she had nothing to lose. If she was the way they're treating her and all of that, she had nothing to lose for her to throw the Hail Mary. So far, as things go moving forward, she's on the right. And the last thing that they did, which was yesterday, I believe, they removed the father, which was one of the things she wanted. And as things move forward, we're gonna know more. So I might do a small little video about her. I don't know, man, but there's a lot of other YouTubers who's discussing it, and there's a former prosecutor who has a YouTube channel who discuss legal issues. So this, these are for them to say. And the other thing I have not, and also just go back to those 2 other videos that I have about her and see how, some of the things that I said, not to worry, she hasn't filed certain things, all she need to do is this and that. All right, as we move forward with her case, just go back to some of the things that I say, see if I'm right. All right, I'm not even a legal person, legal analysis, or never went to school, don't have a degree and things like that. Just see some of the things that I said on those 2 other videos and see if I'm right as we move forward. All right, and what was the other thing? And the other thing I want to say regarding the Britney Spears thing is that Britney Spears has a lot of money. All right, she's very rich. If the system, the establishment, is able to do what they did to her, and when you look at Meghan and the kind of barrage of negativity, the machine, that the system that Harry said is a powerful force, is able to do to these 2 women, Meghan and Britney, 2 different separate incident, different situation. But when you think about it, if the system is able to go after them too, the way that they did, especially, well, both of them, I don't know which one is worse, because both of them are still worse. But when you look at Britney, she was trapped. They really trapped her in a legal battle, and she couldn't get out. But they both are very powerful. If the system is able to do these things to these 2 rich, powerful ladies, imagine you. This is why I'm talking about it. All right, so we need to pay attention when we do go to vote. We do this kind of thing. We need to pay attention. All right, because if the system is able to do these things to these women, imagine you. Okay, will you have money to get yourself out of that situation, like Britney, if that was you? All right, she been crying for years to get herself out of the conservatorship. She was in it until yesterday, but it's not completely final. There's more battle to come to. So she had to fight. And the other thing is that I said it in one of the 2 videos that I have, or maybe 3 videos that I spoke about Whitney, is that she has to go after those people, not only her father, but the lawyer who was representing her for 13 years, I believe. All right, they were not protecting her. They were not doing things on her behalf. So a lot of things is gonna come out of this, and I think that the type of system that they lack her in, that conservatorship, all right, is gonna bring light to a lot of things. Who knows how many other people who are in that situation, their family locked them into that kind of position. So there's more to come about that. All right, so let me continue with my previous recording. And that lady, what is it, that YouTuber who the boyfriend is missing, and the girlfriend or fiance passed and things like that, I don't touch it, and stuff like that. So let's go on Twitter. All right, these are the things, just a quick highlight of things that I don't talk about, that I know that's going on, and just to give you a heads up, these are things that's going on you need to look out for. All right, from other sources and things like that. All right, so let's go on Twitter, see what's going on. First tweet that I bookmarked. All right, this one is a thread. All right, so let me see what's going on with hers. All right, I bookmarked this one, but it starts like that. I haven't come across her tweet lately, but yesterday I saw it, and then I realized it's a thread, so there. All right, look, this whole Mike Trash Tindall story just goes to show, after Betty's funeral, all hell will break loose. So I don't know what's going on, so you guys might know more than I do, because I don't follow people who sharing too much of those things, because most of the squad that I follow, they mind their own business. All right, so she's talking and things, but she then retweet. She's just creating a thread for her followers, which is me, one of her followers. All right, look, this whole Mike Trash Tindall story just goes to show, after Betty's funeral, all hell will break loose. Will send his goons. Charles will send his goons. That whole family will be sending goons to go after Harry, sure, but mainly Meghan and the kids. We must be ready. Wow. Okay, the queen already got her kill, Diana, and having a second member of the family have an accident under her reign is too suspicious. So she'll let Harry and Meghan slide. After all, she's 95. Her place is secure. She's her reign. Okay, it's Charles, Will, and Kate that are desperate. And apparently Zara and Mike have gotten tired of the title-less life, because they're coming out full KP with hopes of being awarded one. Wow. Remember that photo of them leaving Phil's funeral and Zara was glaring at Harry? Wow. Here's my take. She and Mike tried to start some shit, and being the stoic traditionalist she is, intervened probably with year-old quote, don't speak against thy cousin, he is of a high rank, end quote. And thus, Zara and Mike were salty as F. Remember, the British press complaining about who will fill the power vacuum left by Harry and Meghan. We first thought the Wessexes would try, but after Sophie batched up that interview with her, quote, Oprah who, end quote, lie, they gone back to the background. All right, so try to understand. I understand everything that she's saying. I understand everything that she's saying, but I'm gonna try myself not to put it in full clear for you guys. So in other words, just be ready. Things is gonna get worse when the queen die, okay? Because the rest of the family will come after Harry and Meghan, but mostly Meghan and her kids. So this is pretty much what she's saying here. Alright, I was trying not to explain, but this is her warning to us squatties. Alright, now the Tindall are trying. Their kids are still youngish, so they feel they have the appeal. They'll eventually mess up and be forced to be moved to the background like the Wessexes do. Okay, Andrew's daughters have understandably stayed in the background because remember, Andrew have that case going on. Okay, there's too much dirt there with them. Arthur Phillips and his ex broke up, and the British royal family needs another young couple to be a foil for Will and Kate. This coming out is no accident. So something came out. I have no clue what it is. Okay, they're trying to reintroduce the Tindalls to the British as the anti-Harry and Meghan, quote, middle class, and quote, couple England needs, LOL. Okay, otherwise that family will be forced to wait until the Wessex daughter marries, and that take too long for Will and Charles dual courts. If they marry her off at age 19, they'll try to international criticism. Alright, so there's something that's going on that she sees. Alright, squaddies could see beyond the nonsense that's going on. So whatever she saw, I don't know what she saw, but she saw something that gave a red light to her. Alright, so that's it with her thread. Let me go to the next tweet that I bookmark. Alright, there's this one. I saw this when I was about to give up my computer yesterday. So I took a screenshot and put it on my community board, and then I just left. And I was like, this is what's going on. Bye. I gotta go. I have to give my computer. Alright, so that's that. Let's see here. I was delighted to have the opportunity to say a few words virtually at a meeting convened by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex on the importance of vaccine equity. We must remember that no one is safe until everyone is safe. Okay, pound UNGA. Okay, last pandemic. All right. So there's the look. Oh my God! See, I did the screenshot and then put it for you guys. I didn't even say anything. All right, I didn't even look at it closely. Look at this. You see, in one of my videos, there's Meghan talking. I did say she's the one who's gonna be doing the talking when I did my review of them walking forward. All right, the way she was walking in such of a rush and things like that. There's her talking here. There's Harry next to Meghan. All right, probably highlighting things and point things out, and for Meghan to deliver. All right, she's the one who's talking. Look at her hand moving and stuff like that. I know it's a still photo, but you could see she's the one who's talking. So there's a checkmate for me here when I did that small quick review of them walking in. All right, let's see here. Admirable work. Thank you, admirable work. Okay, thank you so much for taking part and sharing. Okay, proud of Harry and Meghan for walking the walk. They are always advocating for equity, equality, fairness, kindness, and compassion, and the causes they associate themselves with, such as vaccine equity, is a must. Beautiful. The power, okay, the power to positively impact people's lives. Okay, service is universal, compassion and action, Duke and Duchess of Impact and Action. Okay, absolutely. Thank you. Okay, Madam EJS. Okay, I must applaud your eloquent and intellect, which is extraordinarily increasing, which have surpassed my thought of aging. You serve as a testimony that age is just a number. Okay, I have always been inspired by your work. Thank you also to Harry and Meghan for this crucial initiative. Thank you, ma'am. All right, with utmost respect, Admiral. Okay, so people's okay, there's more. Each time I'm about to stop, there's more. Okay, after imposing this killer regime on us, you're poking your nose an issue that doesn't matter. What? Tell the killer regime to stop the ritualistic killings. Okay, I don't know anything about that. My goodness, yes, ma'am. Ellen, the same folks mandating Africans to be vaccinated are the same folks holding the vaccine to themselves and still won't trust Africa vaccination verification. So, okay, so these are the things that Harry and Meghan were saying. They're holding the vaccine, we pay for them and all of that. And there was something that crossed my mind when I was saying, the other thing that crossed my mind is that Harry and Meghan are pretty much taking the side of the voiceless. Okay, the people, they're holding their voice, putting a nozzle in their mouth and things like that. Harry is speaking for them. So sometimes when you're in the wrong and people's holding you back, preventing you from moving forward, so Harry and Meghan are the ones who are advocating for those people. All right, it crossed my mind and then I almost forgot about it. All right, so next tweet. I'm aiming for an hour and I'm already 19 minutes here. All right, quote, the Queen, that's the next tweet, quote, the Queen does not appear to want to go to war with her grandson over anything he chooses to do, and there is nothing anyone else in the palace can do about that. It's a worrisome sign of things to come. Okay, let's see here. My question, who organized the war over Little Beth name? Okay, let's see here. This is maybe that's the thing that she saw and then she talking about it. Let's see here. The royals' biggest fear after Harry and Meghan's New York trip, sources say, while Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, were not on an official royal tour during the recent whirlwind visit to New York, their schedule certainly. Okay, so this is probably, okay, the Yahoo thing. Look at this. I bookmarked it. I didn't even realize that. Maybe that's what the very first tweet that I was reading was referring to. Alright, they put a quote here, so they must have taken it from that. Okay, the Queen does not appear to want to go to war with her grandson over anything he chooses to do, and there is nothing anyone else in the palace can do about it. It's a worrisome sign of things to come. My goodness. Let's see here. Harry and Meghan don't make them look staid. They are the picture of the staidness. My goodness, let's see, what is this here? According to Insider, Harry and Meghan's new initiatives make the royals look staid, which isn't helping their need to stay relevant to survive. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, that's what she was making the reference to, probably. Okay? My goodness. This is why she said, because Princess Diana was, doing her thing, and then they got her out of the way. All right? And then she's saying here, the Queen does, she already put her mark and things like that. It's almost her time to go. So it's the other ones who probably gonna do another Diana thing. So we need to keep on praying. All right, let's see here. Okay, you tell them, baby. Okay, UK and Palace, be proud that you have such globally respected man as Prince Harry, and he has such great wife. Okay, for me, it's the arrogance and pretending that certain things are royal exclusive by giving them a different name, engagement, event, tour, trip, court, network. Is so silly. Definitely, totally. They were basically driven out, and they can't expect now to control every single thing Meghan and Harry do when they're doing such good in the world. What are Billy and Buttons doing? Being photographed, having lunch, trying to pretend it was an impromptu. That's the bowling eye. Okay, let's see here. The only way Button, LOL, can get any traction is wearing a gold designer dress to represent her country when it is the middle of the fuel, NHS, poverty, universal credit removal, gas poverty, food shortage, and COVID crisis. All right, with that thing that person mentioned here, the gold dress, gold designer dress. All right, I know of it. I did not share it, but what I did later on, if I get to it before that 1 hour mark, is that I took some words for me to just read for you guys regarding that gold dress thing here. All right. Okay. The usual, the courtiers with the full backing of Bill and possibly Chuck. Then the declaration of war was quietly walked back. Okay, Boltolia and Baldino, or the packet, aka Tampon and Penisa. Okay, I read this. I have no clue what I read. Looks like some other language. Okay, so if you understand, good for you. If you don't, I can't explain. Alright, there's the rolling eye. Okay, New York wanted Harry and Meghan. The other royals can stay home. Alright, the institution is a reflection of a dying generation. No shade, just a fact. And the thing is that if they had followed, meaning the royal family, followed the way the other royals around the world are doing, just in the background, instead of trying to be front and center all the time, people will not know their nonsense. They could just sit back and collect money. Alright, but no, they want to be front and center, putting the spotlight on their BS. Alright, so they're doing all of that to themselves. Okay, no shade, just fact. Alright, let me read it again. The institution is reflecting of a dying generation. No shade, just fact. The desire to keep old relics to be worshipped and honored is quite telling to me for a country more concerned about public image than the actual people they represent. Title over humanity, is British in it. Alright, British is in it. Look at some of the things that I've said in my old videos. This, I repeat, I've said it before. Alright, if you stay with the people, you represent the people, alright, the people will back you up. Right now, they're not gonna get the backing of the people. Even though they make their fake, how do you call this? Their fake poll, government poll, and stuff like that. When, look at, was it yesterday or the day before? Is it Mia who showed what was trending when Harry and Meghan were in New York? Alright, so they're lying to themselves, even though they're trying to tell the world this is what's going on. But if people wants to know, they can go places to find out if some of their nonsense is being is true. Alright, let me read what's there and then I'll move on. Harry is a fully grown consent adult. He gets to decide how he lives and what he does. He is not royal property. What the hell is wrong with these people? Exactly. Okay, only 4 contenders and their minions. The only 4 contenders who've shown themselves to be super jealous of Harry and Meghan. And we already know who they are. Let's read this and then that's it. Oh my God, there's more. Coming from Commonwealth country, I can say that the British royal family have been stayed for a long time. When Meghan joined the family, people thought the British royal family had finally gotten modern instead of being a white colonial racist institution. But the world saw how they treated Meghan and it turned. Alright, there's one comment under that. People, okay, she continue. People, okay. Let's see here. How they treated Meghan, it turned people away. While this is true, I think the real reason the British royal family are stayed and irrelevant is because of their own behavior. Cash for access and biggest scandal being Andrew and then hiding him and that white privilege that's going to bring them down. The thing is that, alright, one of the things that I said after the 2020 election in the US is that the world, alright, had a plan. They had a plan. Alright, they were waiting for the US. And then if the US had gone their way, the gap, that circle would have closed. Okay? So what they still doing at it, they're still going after the plan. Alright? They're still going after the plan. If you look at US politics, I'm not gonna go in it. How the US politics is playing out. They, you know, they're forcing or is he all the Republican are on the same page, going against the Biden administration and all of that? They're still pushing for this nonsense. We need to pay attention. People who are in the US need to pay attention. All the stuff that's going with Haiti, these are man-made crises, all right, to make Biden administration look bad. So we need to really focus on see beyond what is happening in front of us. All right, the New York thing with Cuomo, with California, the re-election. All right, all these were man-made things, and people are paying attention. All right, so with the Cuomo thing, and I did say if he did whatever he did, he need to be brought to justice. So this is one thing you guys need to pay attention. Election matters. All right, the things that go in with Britex and all of that, these are man-made stuff. They fool the people to vote against their own interests, and then again, look what happened with the last election. They still vote against their own interests. So yeah, so they're still pushing for that one world order that they're trying to do with the Commonwealth. One of the things that I've said, look at Haiti, okay? Look at Haiti for things of what not to do. All right, now I don't know who's even who's the head of Haiti, who's the president, or who's the main person. They have to have a leader. I don't even know who's the leader of Haiti. Haiti is a country without who's running like a chicken without a head. All right, so there's so much going on around the world. We don't need to go too deep, but we need to know a little bit of everything just to see how things is going. The only thing that I could make out of this all debacle that's going on is just that Harry have disrupted their plan. Alright, because they all are in a position of power of all sort of things, but Harry have disrupted their plan or whatever it is that that used to go smoothly for them. That's the only thing here. So they're upset about that. So this is why we need to pray. We need to pray. With that being said, let me move to the next one, because now it's 30 minutes here. All right, next tweet. All right, this is it. All right, this is Page Master. Okay, they haven't updated their website. The way they haven't updated their website, something big is coming. All right, so maybe Archwell. All right, there's people sleeping while the GIF while smoking. I hope you're right, because LOL, I hope so. Okay, let's this podcast, please. Okay, the squad are guessing what the Archwell website is probably staying low. Maybe they have something new coming. I think right now they're probably moving to the next step, because I think the thing that they were going, they had the 9/11. And then, where they post about 9/11, the tribute for 9/11. And then they had the UN thing. And one of my videos, I threw it randomly. And I said, maybe they'll speak at the UN. Long and behold, look what's going on here. Okay? I even said, Meghan is probably the one who's going to be doing the presentation and stuff like that. And then on this video, you look at the screenshot of the meeting that was going on. It was Meghan who was speaking. Maybe she just took it at when Meghan was talking. So something else is moving on. So they're probably working toward it now. So one thing at a time. Alright, Harry and Meghan, I want to know. Climbing the gate, LOL. Okay, I hope so. Viewed Archwell yesterday, hoping to see an update in the New York City work trip. Nothing. Then recall, I read somewhere there is to be an announcement when the site is officially up and running. Okay, hope you are right. Please, please, please. I love that look of her who I married the best man in this family. Okay, so talking about Meghan. Okay, I think they are resting after the tour. I hope I hope. Okay, me think so too. Thanks so. We are gathering to rejoice. Okay, crossing fingers, calm before the storm. Alright. Next tweet, and I think it's Page Master again. Let's see here. The way Meghan Markle haters act, you swear they pay for her expensive clothes. Oh wait, you don't. Please go clock into your 9 to 5, baby. There's this. There's this. That's probably when they say, I love you, Meghan. When one of the squaddies was calling out for Meghan. I mean, when Meghan is out in the public, different look. When she's indoor, alright, this is the look. Alright, to her friend, different look. Inside, she's vicious. She's vicious. Okay? I could imagine when she was at Frogmore and things were being done and she could not speak. Oh my God. I feel sorry for Harry at that time. Probably Harry had to stay away. There's the tigress in her that came out. Like in that video, she went start fighting. Alright, that's her. That is her. And I think that video that I put out is true. Is a true version of her. Alright, let's look at the comment. Okay, they don't have job. Their job is to hate. LOL. And this is our prayers to go and fight them. If we, the ones we don't know, the known and the unknown. One of the things I got from the squad is the known and the unknown. We throw our prayers to them. Okay, they're just jealous. They're 9 to 5 and cutting it. If you got it, you flaunt it. Meghan is not shopping for clothes at Walmart to satisfy these haters. LOL. Oh my God, the squad. It's when they saw the clothes, the bag for Meghan, they're like, oh, the bag and the clothes. They thought they could buy it, and when they saw it in that and then 1,000, they're like, okay, I put my credit card back where it belongs. Okay, if you got it, you flaunt it. Meghan ends shopping for clothes at Walmart to satisfy your jealous cow. Okay, yep, like Drake said, quote, using Wi-Fi they don't pay for. I don't listen to Drake, but I know who he is, the Canadian rapper, to spew hate. Next tweet. Oh my goodness, the squad making fun of themselves. Let's see here. It's safe to say Meghan Markle is our fall fashion inspo. Okay, all right. There's this dress. All right, look at her. You see, there's the face here. She's ready to work. You see, even in this one, you could see she's ready to work. Something completely a different face. There she is here. All right, let's look at this. You see, there's this again, a different face. All right, the squad posting about fashion, but I'm looking beyond the fashion. I told you guys, I'm not a fashion person. You could listen to my BS, okay? And then you could look at the clothes. Listen to my BS, but look at the clothes. All right, so look at Meghan's face here. Completely different from the picture before. She's outside saying hi to the squaddies. And then on the first picture, all right, she's going to work. Alright, look at her face here. Going to work. Serious things here. Alright? Alright, next one. There's her. There's a picture of her high heels. Just think of my video. But look at her. Different face. Alright, different face. Let's look at the next picture. Alright, so that's where she was another place. I think that was the Australia, something like that. Different face here. Okay? Alright, so let's look at some of the comment. Pick your ideal Meghan Markle fall look. Okay, monochrome trick. Okay, I'm not a fashion person, so alright, let's see. If you love those looks as much as we do, okay, here's how you can get similar look for less and still look like absolute royal. Alright, so these are fashion people. Love the red outfit as a loungewear for a sit back, relax kind of day. Number 2 or 3 or something that I will wear at work or even for an after work drink. And the last one just for casual afternoon walk or even when I catch a football game. There's the bowling eye. Okay, the red outfit doesn't flatter her perfect figure, me at that age sigh, but I appreciate her wearing something I could look good in. Okay, at my age and weight. Alright, she is still carrying post-baby weight and is dressing it appropriately. Alright, the red outfit was more casual, so she wore it to the elementary school. The other outfit were corporate for the UN visit, etc. Alright, so different dress for different event. Yes, absolutely. She always delivered by bringing her A game. What she wears in New York City will make it to Heartland in about 5 years. Okay, because that burgundy and the beige. Alright, are you joking? Hem trailing, no tailoring, dresses way too short. Alright, completely out of touch with fashion and style, never mind simple class. You got that right. Alright, I know Meghan wears the clothes I aspire to wear. I love the second and third look. Love this color. Lord, I wouldn't isn't another one. Okay. I remember when she wore the brown outfit, we went crazy. LOL, she looked so good that day. I love her autumn looks. Okay, she is no A fashion. Okay, if you say so. Yes. Alright. everybody have a different feeling. All right, you could see where the haters come in. All right, people who follow fashion knows what Meghan is wearing. She is a fashion icon. All right, next tweet, this page. OMG, they are on Insta. All right, that's page throwing her nonsense here. This page laughing. All right, give me your phone and go stand in the corner. People's telling Paige, alright girl, don't play with me like that. I nearly had a heart attack. I dropped my phone while trying to go on to Insta. They're like, stop that shit. Alright girl, that's GIF. It's like that, give me the phone. Alright, there's this GIF, dead ass. It's time that we take her damn phone. Okay, for a second there, I'm ready to choke you. Log out now. I nearly broke my fingers. Alright, get the step in. Blacked and report. Black and reported. They're gonna report on Page Master. Okay, you try. There's this. And you had been so good lately. That's what Scott saying. You have been so good, but now you're coming out and fooling us again. Alright, the way I was about to. Okay, laughing. I hate for a moment before I see who posted it. I get really excited. There's a laugh. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, this is not good. LOL. Page. What is that? Is there audio? You need to leave. That's a GIF for everything. What was this about? The squad. They have every GIF of everything. Okay, what did that say? There's no just GIF. I'm not doing this with you. There's this. LOL. I'm not even all Fool's Day. Alright, there's this page. I'm spanking her. Alright, let me move to the next one. Time is moving. That's 40 minutes already. Alright, let me see. Okay. Meghan, Harry, and Deputy Secretary General Amina J. Mohammed on the UN photo main page. Alright, there's this picture. Alright, fist bumping. Okay, let's see here. I stated that Meghan is returning to the world stage for the global humanitarian work. So proud to see two black women leading and inspiring. Very cool. Alright, so that's that. Let's move to the next tweet. Alright, this one might have a lot of comment under it. Alright, so I no longer correct folks when they say Has and Meghan left the royal family. They've got a seat at the table with the decision makers of the world, and they are a philanthropic power couple who doesn't leech off taxpayers. Those who matter know and respect that. Go team Archwell. Alright, so these are squaddies who, okay, probably read the Yahoo article, the same one as the first tweet that I read. So these are the squad who's saying almost the same thing but in different way. Alright, there's the clap, okay, and the fist pump. Well said. That our power couple, Madam Duchess, Meghan, and Prince Harry. And this is why when Harry and Meghan left, they were telling them not to use HRH, not to use all sort of the BS those royal hold so dear to them, to keep them get money without even doing anything. Alright, so Harry and Meghan just show them you don't need all those titles to do this. Alright, if you have moral principle and core values, you'll be alright. People will see you, people will align themselves with you. Alright, so this is what Harry and Meghan are doing. This is why world leaders want to use them in a way to put out the words, to bring light to their causes. Because if they're the one who go and say it, they don't have the appeals, the professionals. They don't have the appeals to the young people. So they're using Harry and Meghan for that. And this is what the royal family was supposed to be doing. But instead, nah, they just, leash off taxpayers. Alright, well said. That's our power couple, Madam Duchess, Meghan, and Prince Harry. They are now heading toward the billion status with you, and they still royalty to boot. Alright, and they're still royalty to boot. Well said, bravo, well said, thumbs up. Okay, this one I cannot see the tweet, and she's responding to her. Alright, there's one reply under it. Alright, what I mean is here in North America and the tech industry, they're considered as ex-member because they're the only royal who actually make their own money and are successful. The royals can relate to financial independence and doing work the Americans have adopted them. Alright, someone responded to her. Then they start out as HRH, Diana's money, and complained that Prince Charles had stopped their pocket money on Oprah interview. What is it, Diana? Now they put HRH in front of Diana. Then they use then they remove HRH from Diana when she divorced Charles. All right, so now they, cherry picking. All right, so the Diana's money, okay, that's a mother to her son. All right. And then, why is it Tyler Perry? Let's not forget Tyler Perry, who gave them a huge boost to put their feet on the ground. Okay? So this person is, cherry-picking thing here. And complaining that Prince Charles had stopped their pocket money on Oprah interview. Yes, Charles had done that. Yes, Charles had done that. And this is a father, okay? The same with Diana, who is underground for 20 plus years, okay? Was still helping her son, and the one who was alive then do what he was supposed to do as a father. And let's not forget, all right, Meghan is not in that picture at all right now. All right, let's not forget, Harry has been working for the firm for a very long time. All right, so I don't know what pocket money they give Harry and stuff like that, but Harry has been working for the royal family, and whatever Harry has done, and the taxpayer who's going to the royal family doesn't go directly to Harry. It goes to the firm, and then the firm have to distribute whatever the money. I don't know how much money they have giving Harry, if Harry had a bank account in the UK to put his money, so I don't know. So Harry had left the royal family for a very long time as his adult years, but the return that they gave Harry was unmatched, was not equal, was not fair. Okay, let's see here. You cannot trace the source of Prince Harry's inheritance over the course of 23 years. Okay, it could have been Spencer's money. So what Prince Harry said that Prince Charles at some point cut his support financially and security. Harry no doubt had his own saving and salary from the military. Okay, there's that. Okay, and now his earnings, all his own money. Let's see what else they're saying here. Super Sussex squad, excellent executed. That's how to do a tour. All right, there's this. All right, next tweet. Okay, each tweet brings different, almost the same topic but different branches. All right, next tweet. Making others happy can be your sole purpose. It's okay to choose you. Okay, you, me, same page. All right. Took me many years to believe in and follow this. All right, there's a lot of people who's living on false pretense. False pretense meaning that they're doing to make other people happy, and therefore they could never be happy for themselves. All right, that's the thing here. All right, when I saw it, I said I had to share it with you guys. Okay, I learned that lesson the hard way. Okay, it's vital to choose you. Okay, that's that. So that was short. All right, so that's that. Next tweet. Let's see here. All right, next tweet. Meghan better tell us all how to make a miserable trap person look such a happy hostage. Okay, that's each one is different, focusing on different topic. So there's the happy hostage. And by the way, one of the things that crossed my mind, and I was not recording at that time, and it bring light. Thank God I realized it the minute I saw this picture. It brings back the picture of when Harry at their wedding, when they were going to the reception, and is that James Bond kind of look. And this is what I saw here when I first saw it. Okay, the James Bond kind of thing. And then Meghan's wearing white. It feels like I don't know if it's a message. Okay, I'm just throwing my shade here. It feels like it's like after the reception, okay, from the royal family, and then now they're coming out to the public. That's just give me that vibe here. Okay, the wedding, the reception kind of look. That's what it gives me. All right, and now I'm laughing at the cost of the dress when the squad thought they could afford it, and then they just went back and hiding. put their credit card where it belongs. All right, let's look at the next picture. All right, that's the same thing, the same outfit. Okay, same thing here. All right, let's see here. Look at Harry. His stomach is full here. At Melba. All right, I'll gladly sign up to be held in that kind of captivity. Someone who adore me as much as I love him. Yes, please. Me too. All right, we should all be so lucky as to be a hostage like Harry. Okay, I'm crazy here to be a hostage to Meghan. Okay, I pronounced this one wrong. Meghan. With all this happiness, that's one very happy hostage. They don't even want to believe Harry. Royal propaganda in action. There's the laugh, man. You are undefeated. People who are compassionate, caring, generous, and have the desire to put, quote, help others, end quote, into action shine this little light of mine. All right, they adore each other. I have not even seen this kind of easy life in any public couple. All right, sis, the eyes have it. Okay, LOL, there's the laughing. All right, next tweet. Okay, so this is the one that's talking about someone I did not want to share the picture. So instead, I literally picked copy the headline that they wrote about her instead of copying the tweet. Okay, 39 stiff competition for Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall. All right, the next tweet to talk about is no, because that lady really tried to wear color from head to toe, and the color ended of wearing her. All right, so she wore a yellow dress. So if you know who I'm talking about, that's this person I'm talking about. Okay, copy Kate. All right, dollar store Christmas tree topper. Meghan has a stalker. She looked like a vampire. Okay, so that was the tweet, and I didn't want to share with you guys. All right, so instead I copied the headlines. All right, next tweet, which I now wanted to share with you. Alright, that's this. I knew. Did you? Princess Diana, a view to a kill. Alright, so that person, the last tweet I was trying to, I did not share with you, was trying to be something like this. Alright, but her dress was yellow. Alright, let's see here. KK8 never had the range. Okay, Diana could carry that dress so good. Plus, this dress hit all the right notes even today. It wasn't some middle-aged pageant contestant outfit. Okay, she was beautiful, and anything she wore. Love, absolutely stunning. It's original for me. Alright, so they're comparing Princess Diana with that copycat thing. Alright, that person went to, I think, the James Bond, what is it, premiere, and then she wore that freaking yellow dress, and they said it's like she's wearing a Christmas tree. Toppers. All right, next tweet, the Sussex Squad podcast. Okay, the gold standard, the blueprint. Hate you. Okay, hate you cause they ain't you. Happy Wednesday. All right, there's Meghan on that dress. There's that rooftop thing here. Look at that high heels. I'm telling you, every time I see her with high heels, I'm thinking of that video that I made. Okay, let's see. Period. Her Majesty the Queen Meghan. Love and heart. There's this. That's fierce ass. Oh, get ready for the watches. Okay, love that look. Nice apartment. Amen. Alright, next tweet. I didn't see the thing she was responding to. Alright, 54 minutes. Alright, Meghan Markle is able to look good without looking like she is trying hard. Okay, I'm so happy and not at all jealous. Alright, beautiful is from the inside. When you are toxic and the inside, the outside get it too. No amount of Botox or makeup can help. That is true. And most of the photos, she isn't even posing. She is either walking or talking. God truly has as his favorite. Okay, I know. Right? They're talking about Meghan when it's not like she's posing for the picture. It's like while she's talking, she's doing something, and then they happen to catch a picture of her, and then she still look good at it. All right, pictures of these two bring joy to my heart and a smile to my face. All right, there's this. Look at that. All right. Look at her in this picture. Look absolutely stunning. And look at this one. Stunning as well. Looking at her husband. Let's see here. Hey Joe, any chance the two lovies always color match? They try a team and always in sync. Alright, that second photo of Meghan, gorgeous. Hey Joe, that's because true love is special. That's what I see every time I see Harry looking at my sister. Pure love and happiness. Same Joe, same. Alright, let's look at the next tweet. Let's see here. The thing Prince Harry said about that family is true. Mike Tindall 13. Wow, they tagged him. Mike Tindall. Alright, so something is going on. He must have said something. Alright, the things Prince Harry said about that family is true at Mike Tindall, talking about them wanting to assault Prince Harry. What? Especially since, quote, royal security, end quote, has been taken away by Queen Elizabeth. Imagine the kinds of things they say about him, his wife Meghan, and their children. What? So something have been said that I haven't seen. What? And and that person, that's quite a tag Mike Tindall. My goodness. Okay, all the ill will back to sender. I'm telling you. Like I did with one of the prayers, that a hate thing that came on my comment section, and I put it right, the screenshot on my next to the prayer, that when I was reading the prayers. Okay, that's really shady way to treat a family. Thank God Harry and Meghan took their kids away from them. Can you imagine how Archie and now Lily will have been treated? Who needs enemies surrounded by people like those? What? Okay, exactly. Admire them for leaving. A lot of people find it too difficult to leave toxic and abusive family, so good for them. Okay, so while they were hiding Nancy Drew up at Balmoral, the topic of conversation was harming Harry. What? Okay, horrified, just horrified. And now I'm seeing article about how Harry and Meghan and kids are expected not to miss the Queen Jubilee, and how badly Charles and Her Majesty want to meet the kids. Not sure royal media, just more manipulation. Not sure how safe it will be. Jealous of Harry and Meghan successful tour, they think it was wise to send them a threat for the whole world to see. Diana comes in mind. Okay, what a threat. I missed it. All right, let's see this. Okay. Oh, so there it is. So, oh, that's from Yahoo. Okay, Mike Tindall thought it was really funny joke to punch a teenage Harry, okay, to see what his bodyguard will do, and said that the British royal family also what to punch Harry after the Oprah interview. Really? And that's easier now that he no longer has security. What? So that was the thing they were talking about in the very first tweet that I talk about. Let me bookmark this. The Queen grandson-in-law, Mike Tindall, says Prince Harry, the bodyguard, okay, Mike Tindall said he punched Prince Harry because he wanted to see how long it will take his cousin's security team to react. What? This, oh my goodness. You know, as I'm reading this, you know what came to mind is the fact that Harry was alone and that cesspit of people. My goodness, his mom passed away when he was a young boy. And I think in one of my old videos, I was saying, oh my goodness, Harry was probably a lost boy in those castles over there. So, yeah, they were using Harry as a punching bag. He was not really happy over there. They uses him because his father don't even care. All right, his father don't even care about him. So anybody who come in the family or whatever, just toy around with him. My goodness, and his only supporter was taken away from him as a young boy. My goodness. Wow, in one video, I believe I was somewhat on the side of my Tindall, but now reading this, it's like, oh my goodness. It made me like really sad to think as a young boy when his mom passed away, a 12-year-old over there, his father doesn't even care too much about him. He's probably, I don't know, in the castle working alone. Oh my God, I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine. And then this one just came along. He just want to punch him to see what his bodyguard will do. Why go in the savagery kind of route? Oh my God. This is a baggage for God. Baggage for God. Take care of this. Fortunately for Harry, he does have a pay for his security, unlike this welfare recipient. My goodness, can you imagine if it was the other security from the royal? They probably will let it slide and say this is a family going on. But thank God, Harry, his security, it's outside, doesn't attach with the, what is it, with the, how do you call this, with the royal. So they have to do what Harry said, not what, the firm tell the security to do. My goodness. So this was the thing here. This was the thing that they were talking about. My goodness. Okay, let's see. True, but I hope the ex-army type of bodyguard, because we all know what happened with Diana. My goodness. Why doesn't Mike turn his anger on Andy? His daughters are going to be teens really fast. I mean, they're failing to see what really happening. Don't take me wrong, but it feels like he's telling a story about a time he and friends were really drunk. Feel like his reference to royals wasn't just. Real curious as to how hard they punched Harry. Open, closed fist. How did that go down? Okay, the Phillips are a bit outside. Royal family. But I didn't read the article, so I don't know. Alright, so okay, I can't even imagine. Pretty disgusting to say terrible things. My goodness. Alright, let's see here. Well, next tweet. Okay, now I'm 1 hour, so I need to move on. Alright, let's see here. Looks like, alright, let's see. The Sussexes really don't pay attention to the salty British tabloid nowadays. Alright, there's a link here. Okay, we must do the same. Alright, this is why I didn't share the other one. Not even her picture or anything. The coat dress, the doormat, the coat hanger. Alright, however, they always come roaming around in our Twitter street. Why will they anyway? Amen. It's like water off a duck's back to them now. They're gone past caring. They are living their best life. And I say bloody good for them. Alright, good. No time for the mumble decaying tabloid. Growth, lovely read. Alright. Next tweet. Let's see here. This is outside of the Sussexes. Alright, so I'm done with the Sussexes. I'm just reading some of the head. Oh my goodness, this was a long one. So let's see here. Alright, YouTube is blocking all anti-vaccine content and banning prominent anti-vaccine activists. Alright, so YouTube is going something here. Alright, as part of a new set of policies aiming at cutting down on anti-vaccine content, YouTube will ban any videos that claim that commonly used vaccines approved by health authorities are ineffective or dangerous. Alright, there's article here. Misinformation researchers have for years said the popularity of anti-vaccine content on YouTube was contributing to growing skepticism of life-saving vaccine in the United States and around the world. Luckily, when I cover the COVID thing and I was saying I was on the right side. So can you imagine? They would have, I don't know, I already have some issues with YouTube. They probably would have used these things against me. Alright, to probably shut me down. But luckily, I was telling what was in my heart and I was on the right side of things. Because when you see people dying left and right like flag, you can, say things doesn't happen. Alright, you have to open your eyes and see for what it is. Even though my content wasn't really fully about the COVID, but at the end, like I'm doing right now, at the end of my videos, I throw a little bit of things regarding COVID to remind you the thing is out there, the pandemic is out there, to be careful, to take precaution. All right, so that's that. All right, the change marks a shift for YouTube, which streams more than 1 billion hours worth of content every day. Like Facebook and Twitter, the company has long resisted policies content too heavily, arguing an open platform is critical to free speech. All right, so there's a lot of things that you're not seeing in the news that is being talked about on Twitter. Alright, the cause of death of unvaccinated people who die of COVID should be listed as suicide assistant by Fox News. Wow, perfect timing on that. My friend has already been radicalized. This will just fuel them now and add to their conspiracy. About freaking time, don't you think, coming onto 700,000 deaths in America? Okay, correction. In a large majority of cases, they are banning scientific data and scientific experts, vaccinologists, and those who have been leaders in the scientific community well up until about a year ago. Let's see here. This really irks me. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I've been taking time to decide on vaccine due to all the information out there. I have learned a lot. I hate what the government and tech companies are doing. Look at Australia, police choking people. Hope you've reported on that. I don't know. You know what? Let me stop. Let me move on to the next one. All right, let's see here. The next one is, I think it's just the headline. Let's see here. So I sort of brought it up at the beginning of the video, but I'm not gonna read the article. I'll put the link in the description for you though. Alright, Kamala Harris office reportedly irks with the view following COVID incident. So I spoke about this at the beginning and I told you what I thought about it, and so that's it. Alright, so let's do let's go on Google and do a prayer. Prayer for what? Prayer for protection. Let's do family. Let's use family protection. A prayer for family protection with that Mike Tindall thing. All right, let's go on to image. The first thing my eyes fall in, and that, okay, I've done this before. Let's do this one. All right, so all right, righteous Father in heaven, I know that there is a dark force out there that is opposed to you and to me. It is an invisible enemy who may try to discourage us or use others to do the same. Please help me to recognize when I'm under spiritual attack so that I can be prepared to use the armor that you have provided for me. And I also ask for your protection for my family and from those in the local body of Christ. It seems that the world is growing more wicked every day, and it is a lot like Noah's day when all they thought about was doing evil. It is getting harder every day, Lord, to live for you, to help me to resist the temptation to compromise and to stand firm on what I know is true, in the glorious name of Jesus Christ. Amen. And I think this is fit perfectly to the some of the tweets that I read, to what I feel about things. All right, this is perfect. All right, so the world is, you know, the negativity is pulling so many people because the mind is so weak, is, you know, poisoning the mind to do evil thing. All right, so let me leave that prayer at that. It speaks volume to me, so I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, so if you have any prayer, just throw it in the comment section to add to it. All right, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. There's a PayPal link in the description if you want to help support this channel. This is the only way you could do, or you could watch the how do you call this, the commercial. That's the other way. All right, this is why I've tried so hard not to go into Patreon, so you guys don't have to pay to watch my content. You know, if I ever go to pay subscription on YouTube, like the video that I did regarding, you know, that silly video that I did, the music video, how the squad trying to be an Archwell crew, all right, things like that, I probably will, if I make something like this, it will be for the pay subscription, give them something different from you guys. But instead, I'm so much into letting you guys see everything that I do. I'm really not really pushing to go in that route. But if push come to shove and YouTube is forcing me and stuff like that, and like the other day I showed you guys what I did when YouTube was trying to prevent me from moving forward with a video, and I showed you the process that I did, and then explained to YouTube, look, I'm not asking you to give me permission to do this. I'm asking you, what are you doing after I have cut it out, but you're still blocking the video to be put out? All right, so I showed you the process of that. Alright, so I'm really pushing not to go and the route for you guys to pay to see my subscription. But if you know of another platform that I could go, you could see for free, or if I could post it, whatever I'm showing here on YouTube, I could post it on other platform. Let me know and tell me how to go about it, because I do not know. I don't have time to go study for all of this. So that's it. And those of you who have donated on PayPal, I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching.